everybody, my name is SKULLkid, and welcome to SKULLkid Gaming. And today was another big day at E3 today, and well, especially for Nintendo, because more info has been released today finally, after what? Over 2 years that the first trailer or info for Zelda Wii U was revealed. So yeah, today there was more info for Zelda Wii U, and in case you weren't aware, it's also coming to NX. So the game will be releasing in 2017, but that was announced a few months ago. And since today's E3 was essentially all about Zelda, I'm really excited because The Legend of Zelda is my favorite video game series. You can probably guess by my channel icon and just the name of the channel in general. But yeah, so The Legend of Zelda, my favorite game series of all time. And so I'm really happy because we're finally getting an original Zelda game to a Nintendo platform near you. Because essentially, in the previous years, they've all been remakes of some kind, and the last original, well, excluding Triforce Heroes and A Link Between Worlds, because that one's technically a remake of A Link to the Past, the last original Zelda game is on the Wii, and it was Skyward Sword. So yeah, we finally get a new Zelda game. And for starters, out of all the info we got today, one of the info was that Zelda Wii U now officially has a title, and it's called The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Honestly, that's a pretty cool name. It feels really different from the other names for the Zelda games, but according to the directors of the game, it's because they really wanted you to feel that the world had an importance this time around, since they really put a focus on the world in this game. I mean, the world is amazing. The world is huge, it's more open world, but anyways, I'll say that a bit later in this short video. So yeah, in this video, I'd like to take some time to share my thoughts and opinions on the new Zelda. This will be a relatively short video today. Essentially, all I have to say about this game so far is overall it's really positive, and upon first look of the game, you obviously notice right away how huge this world is. It's huge compared to the other games. I'm thinking of Twilight Princess, which is most likely I think Skyward Sword and Twilight Princess are most likely so far the biggest worlds in the Zelda universe, at least for the 3D games. You could potentially consider that some of the 2D games have bigger worlds, but then again. Anyways, so yeah, they have a huge world, and we've also been told that the E3 demo is only a portion of the world in the full game, and the E3 demo is already huge. Like, you won't have time to look at it all. So yeah, the art style is really good this time around. I like to compare it to Skyward Sword, but so Anuma was talking a bit about the art, and it's based a bit on anime and painting. And so it has a really nice feel to it. It keeps it the rooted style of Zelda, which is a bit fantasy and not super realistic graphics, in this pretty huge world. And for example, the individual grass blades, as they were showing, in fact, that they were kind of saying how cool it was in 2014. But anyways, the graphics look pretty crisp. They're looking great. And as stated by Aonuma, the game totally changes conventions of Zelda. It's completely different from the other games. And so for one, the new team is not fantasy. It's technology, in fact, and I'm really excited to see how that plays out. And so we looked at the stuff. There's a bunch of, like, glowing electrics. The items, the bow, for example, we seen that a while ago. And even just the bombs, I was looking a bit at the puzzle-solving live streams. And then there's the inventory. That's a big change. Your weapons can break. You can grab stuff. You won't find rupees and hearts in the grass anymore. Instead, you can find mushrooms and take them with you, and then when you're low on health, you can eat them. So there's a bunch of changes. It totally changes the Zelda conventions. So there's so many things to look at, and it's all very different, and then you start wondering, is this still a Zelda game? I mean, it's branded Zelda, but is it really Zelda? So I was looking at the game. I'm looking at the game with an open mind so far, because it could turn out to be really good, and as the day went on, I was really starting to feel, yeah, this is the next big thing for Zelda. At the beginning of the day, I was a bit skeptical about the game and all the changes. Just the trailer, I'm like, oh god, there's palm trees, and like, oh, there's ducks in the water, and I'm like, this doesn't exactly feel like Zelda. But as the day goes on, I feel like it's getting better, and well, anyways, we'll see how it turns out in the release of the game, but so far it really seems like they're trying to make Zelda more like a Skyrim, and to me that's a bit weird, but so yeah, I think overall it's still gonna feel like Zelda, maybe a different Zelda, and maybe all future Zeldas will be based upon this new Zelda. But whatever, no matter what it turns out, it'll still be a great Zelda game, I'm sure of it, and I'll be happy to play it. And another great thing I found about this game is that it was rumored, and it's true, it finally has voice acting. Now, I'm not sure if Link is gonna be voice acted, but it has voice acting, and to me that's really mind-blowing, because it's really a leap forward for the Zelda franchise, and I think it can definitely bring some great storytelling. It can also definitely put more emotions on the game, because previously just relying on the characters' expressions, especially that they're not exactly like full human expressions, I mean the models especially. I'm thinking about Wind Waker because I'm playing it right now, and the expressions aren't that clear, they're not realistic, so definitely the voice acting can bring more storytelling to the game, and it's just gonna be cool in general. Now, definitely, all the good sides of this game is there's the huge open world. It's much more open world, it's less of a linear gameplay. In a way, it's a bit like the first Zelda game, but I mean, like, in 3D and in 2016 graphics and all that. And, of course, there's more interaction with the world, like, looking at the demo and stuff. For example, now you can, with a stick, you can't just light torches, you can burn grass, you can probably burn a tree. I don't think we've seen any of that, but you can get an axe, you can chop down trees, stuff like that, you can throw boulders. There's much more interaction than just kind of a world where you can only like run into trees to make fall some rupees and to blow up some rocks that are obstructing the passage. In this one you can move the rocks, for example, and so there's definitely going to be lots of interaction with this new world. And so yeah, we don't know much about the story of this game yet. They specifically said they didn't want to reveal much about the story, and so hopefully the story will be good, but so far pretty much everything is good about this game. It's just really different, but I'll be really happy to see it. But we'll have to wait for 2017 for that. And I just wanted to let you guys know that I'll most likely be playing this game on day one. So if you're looking for a place to find The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild on day one, you can definitely subscribe to SKULLkid Gaming. Honestly, this is probably a good time to talk about a bit of my plans for the future for SKULLkid Gaming. So I just wanted to say, I am planning to do, starting in July, The Legend of Zelda, the Minish Cap, but I didn't start the recording for that, so I can't guarantee you that, but it's almost certain that I'll be playing that series. And also, you can sound off in the comment section below for more Zelda games, more games in general that you want me to play. But anyways, enough of that, because we're talking about E3 and there's so much to talk about. So, well, yeah, I'm just hoping to do maybe a few more short E3 news videos and opinions this week, and, well, if I missed something about Zelda Breath of the Wild, if I missed some info, you can send me some info in the comments, give your opinions in the comments, and all that in the comments. thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please give a thumbs up. If you found this information useful, think about subscribing to SKULLkid Gaming. Now, if you're interested in seeing more of my gaming videos, like I currently am doing my Portal the Flash version walkthrough, where I talk about a very cool map pack for Portal. And, well, have a nice day, and I hope you're watching E3, and I'm hoping to have a bit more E3 videos this week, and also expect a new episode of Portal the Flash version coming out soon. Have a great day, everyone, and thank you so much for watching.